Hey Virgos! This is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be the July reading, a general reading for Virgo's Sun, Moon, and Rising. My only ask is that you take this reading as it resonates. Do not try to force any of the messages. All of it may apply, some of it may apply. Whatever doesn't, leave on the table, alright? Alright, let's get into it, Virgo. This is also a timeless reading, obviously. Time's just an illusion, so just because it's coming out in July doesn't mean it only applies in July. If you come on this video in August or September, that's when you needed to find it. So don't let the time worry you or hang you up or anything. May come this week, may come next week, may come next month. It is what it is. Alright, so Virgo. Cards are so flippy today. All the readings say the cards have been flipping. I feel like it's made me like hyper vigilant to like see if anybody flips while I'm shuffling. Alright, let's start with these bad boys. Ooh. Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck. Sorry, I can't bend my wrist that far back. Haha, there we go. Alright, so might be in our feels a little bit, Virgo, possibly. Or might even just be over-feeling for some things. Might be a little sensitive to things. People might be putting us in situations that definitely triggering us. Might be happening. Alright, but let's go through these cards. So we started with the Star. Wonderful energy, hopeful energy, positive. So again, to me, this also kind of reinforces this idea that you might be feeling a certain way about your situation. And the Star is coming up to say, hey, it's okay. It's fine. Don't let yourself get stuck in that. Because I almost want to say what you're feeling, not that it's not valid, but what you're feeling, I also want to say probably isn't real. You know, it's a perception of the situation, so it's one way to look at it, but I don't think it's the full picture, is kind of where I want to go with that. Then we have the Queen of Wands, beautiful, charismatic, manifesting type of energy, very attracting in certain ways, almost like you are being very attracting to whatever it is you're trying to manifest, whether this is a person, whether this is an opportunity, career, fill in the blanks with whatever your situation is. But you're already in this position of power. You're already a magnet to these things. And not in the, like not in the, like, I'm trying to say this in a way that's not like, oh, the law of attraction, like you think and it, you know, it's not that kind of magnet. Like, you literally have already taken steps. You've already done, you know, started the actions and started the momentum in manifesting it. Are you seeing the full results? No, not yet. They're coming. That's what the Star is here to tell us. But also don't think you're sitting at square one, because you're not. The ball is already moving. And that's kind of, to me, that's what I'm getting off of this Queen of Wands. Like, it's already started. It's already on its way to you, right? Maybe, you know, it doesn't always come as fast as we'd like it to, but it's already coming. All right? Beautiful. Because even the next two cards we have, I'm saving you for later. You know, we have the Two of Pentacles as well as the... Oops, sorry, let me get my elbow off of that. Two of Pentacles as well as the Page of Pentacles. So if you've watched my readings before, you know I always call the Page of Pentacles my dirt card, and I say that in the most lovingly way I possibly can. I mean, why did I say Two of Pentacles? You know, I had Page of Pentacles. I was looking at... Sorry, not the Two of Pentacles. Temperance. My bad. Brain's going wonky. Well, maybe I should put it down here. It's a 3-card wide table right now. But to me, this Page of Wands, I call her my dirt card because she's literally like the seed in the dirt, right? From the top, it just looks like a mound of dirt. Ugh, what is that? That's nothing. But the potential is there, but the seed has already been planted, right? So again, it's kind of mirroring, you know, what we're talking about. What you want to manifest is already started to grow. Temperance is all about patience and divine timing. And again, not always the most comforting word, be patient, all of that. But legit, it's true right now. Like, it's already happened. And you think of just the way the world is at the moment. There's a lot going on that could slow processes down that, you know, may or may not block certain things. Sorry, I was doing like, quotations, block certain things. Nothing is blocked, but it may just take them a little longer to get there. The processing may be a little slower, and that's fine. And then you also have the Hierophant card here, right? Which to me is always a very spiritual card. It has to do, sometimes it has to do with religion, but to me it always has to do with like faith and belief, some type of spiritual practice. This card coming out last, well not last, but underneath, in its current placement, underneath the Queen of Wands, to me it speaks to having your own, like leaning on your own spiritual practice in the meantime, right? Some of it may even have to do with kind of like trusting this divine timing that's coming up with, temperance, because some of what needs to happen might be completely out of your hands right now, Virgo, right? It may be something that you really physically yourself in the present moment cannot do a thing about. Like what needs to happen is just going to take time. And you have to be okay with that. I mean, I guess you don't have to. If you want to sit and struggle while the time needed happens, because it's going to happen regardless, either way. So you can either struggle through however long that is, or you kind of accept it, and instead of worrying and blah, 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 blah about it, shift your energy in a different way, right? So for you, this could be like, you could take it literally as a spiritual practice. So this could be you praying, this could be you meditating, this could be you, it could even be something like this, if you pull your own cards or do your own level of divination, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be having faith that this is happening, living your best life, choosing to do what makes you happy versus sitting and stewing and worrying, is this, will this, won't this, right? So to me, this is just about having that higher power within you, whether again it's a spiritual practice or just doing what you're committed to do, right? Versus worrying about, is it really worth it, or is it even getting you anywhere? Just be committed. Like, okay, I've chosen the path, I did what I did, follow through. Okay, I gotta wait for the answer from the new boss or whatever. Okay, that's what I gotta do. In the meantime, ooh, look at that. I didn't even see that sticking out. Justice. So this is the Karma card. Love that. So again, all will balance out. All will find equilibrium. All will find harmony. Whoa, 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 whoa. Literally on the word harmony. Got two cards that flew out. Let me grab. I got one over here. One decided to, let me get off. Hold on. Oh. Okay, what do we got? Yes. Love. Okay. So we've got the Three of Wands and the Strength card. I love the Strength card in this deck. With this like badass dragon. How cool is that? Sorry, geeking out. Alright, but you have the Three of Wands and you have the Strength card. So again, Three of Wands kind of mimicking that like, ugh, I still gotta keep studying. It's coming, it's coming. Oh, I'm still waiting. Yes, you're still waiting. Sorry about it. Like, seems to be the big theme. Yes, you're waiting. Sorry. But again, with this Three of Wands, like especially in this deck, like it's like a moment of studying. Like you're prepping for the big moment. You're prepping for the big exam, so that it's worth it. So you pass, right? So yes, we're waiting. Yes, it's stalling. Yes, we're not there yet. We just want to get it over with and all of that. So yes, but that day will come. Time will pass. In the meantime, do what you need to do. Because you can. You have the strength, you have the ability, you have the power to do so, and that through that ability is how we finally get to this moment. So again, whether this is work, I almost want to say it's work for a lot of you. And as I say that, I'm looking at this Justice card, and I just wonder if some of you are trying to you've been putting time into a certain, it may not even be the company, it could just be the job or the position, the working environment, kind of hoping for the next, whatever the next looks like for you. And it may be because it's something you want, I just want that next level up, or you just kind of want to grow and not sure what that looks like, so you may not even really know what next is, but that doesn't mean you can't get there. To me, this Justice card is really about I mean, yes, it's karma, so there's a lot of like getting what you deserve in a way, but I think that's where this all is coming from. You've done the work, like you've proven before that you're worthy of this. And I feel like some of you may even be in this position, you're like, oh, do I have to go through all of this again? I've done this before. I did this at my last job. I did this at my last opportunity. I did this in my last relationship. I have to do it again. I'm not over it. I'm not moving beyond this. I almost want to say that this is just, it's like due process. Like it has to be done. Yes, you've done it before, but this other person didn't see that. So this person doesn't know you've done it before. They have no proof that you've done it before. So, is it annoying that you have to repeat it? Yeah, probably is. Is it going to hurt you doing it? No. Is it going to bring you a lot of benefit by doing it? Definitely. So again, I almost want to say this whole thing is about like, you've done it before, you know you can do it, so just do it. Like the more you grumble mumble about it, the slower the process is already going to be. Was that a good sentence? I don't know what I just said, but like essentially, the more you grumble, the slower the process will be. And honestly, I want to say for some of you, if not all of you, it's probably been long enough, right? You're like, I couldn't stand this for it to be any slower. You could make it slower if you wanted to by not just kind of leaning into it. So I will say, you're probably going through something right now, Virgo, that, maybe feels kind of tedious and monotonous and redundant. That's fine. It's not hurting you. Is it the most thrilling thing you'll ever do in your life? No, definitely not. But again, there will be, I'm jumping ahead. There will be growth just by pushing through it, all right? Ooh, look at that, bottom of the deck, 9 of Swords. So feeling worried or anxious about something. 4 of Swords, ooh, can't even see it. 4 of Swords, going within, taking the rest, not being so worried about it, just take a break. And then 3 of Pentacles, it all comes together, right? Love that. Okay, so let's pull hair in my face. What's going on? Alright, let's pull you an animal card. Alright, Virgos. Hey, how about it? This guy's got sea turtle. I love the images on these cards. They're so beautiful. Prompt for sea turtle: beginnings, self-reliance, journey, and home. So yes, we are on a journey. We know. We've probably been on a journey. I feel like I could just hear some of you just like, stop telling me this. Like, sorry, Virgo. I'm sorry, but this is what it is. I love you. Like, it's okay, Virgos. But again, you have this new beginning here. We have the Page of Pentacles. We know that there's a new beginning here. We love it. It's great. This is just part of the journey to get back to where we want to be. Okay? So, take it for what it is. Do you have to jump through some hoops that you don't want to jump through? Probably. Are you tired of jumping through hoops? Definitely. But they're not hurting you by doing it, alright? They are not hurting you. You are fine. You've done it before, so it's going to be easy. It's going to be easy. Just grin and bear it. And after you get through it, go home, hang out with your best Judies, have a drink, and bitch about it. That's what you get to do with your friends. Lord knows my friends have to deal with me bitching all the time. So now it's time for your friends to listen to you, bitch. Okay. Pull 3 Making Magic cards. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, alright. So we've got air element. Focus. Can we focus? There we go. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of the situation and see the truth. The truth is, it's not going to hurt you. Just do it. It's fine. It's going to be good. You will get through it. Mystic Star. Love that. Harmony in the home and great friendships. Well, We talked about great friendships. You had home come up in Sea Turtle. We got harmony here with the Justice card, so I think that's a pretty good fit. I would almost say, not even almost say, I'm definitely going to say it, but if you are feeling out of balance by whatever this is, so I'm just going to continue with the storyline that this is a job. So if this is like the hiring process, if this is, steps to getting that promotion, if whatever that situation, if it feels so distressful and so disruptive and just unpleasant, for lack of a better word, this is where you reset, right? Within the friendships that you've built, within your home space, wherever you feel safe and secure, that's where you recharge, which I will say is a little duh. Of course I recharge at home, but that's where you find peace. So if you need that moment, call the girls, call the boys, get together, let it out, bitch it out, and then get strengthened up to do it all over again, all right? And then last one out, we've got Dragonfly. You bring light to this world. Lord knows you do, Virgo. So this, I think, has two separate meanings. One makes perfect sense for this reading. One, for some reason, it's coming through, and I think it's just kind of a side little meh for you. One that makes most sense, obviously, you were meant to shine. You are significant in whatever this situation is, right? Relationship, job, family, whoever. Whatever's going on, whatever this situation is, you play a big part of it. You influence this situation so much. You are a core piece, right? Because we're talking about your opportunity here, right? So don't think you're not good enough. Don't let that play out. If people are talking about it, if someone is saying something to you or treating you a certain way that's making you feel meh, ignore it. Do not let it get to you. This is the truth, right? That you shine light into the world. The value lies within you. All right? So if you didn't know that already, please know it now. The second thing, and again, I don't know why this is coming through, because it doesn't feel like it has anything to do with the reading, but you need to hear it anyway. I almost wonder if in some of these relationships and friendships for you guys, that there may be some type of tension inside of them. Not that you're necessarily like fighting or anything like that, but it just feels like there's some type of unease. And I like unease in a way where it's like you've been there, or you've provided, care or some type of service to friends that for some reason isn't reciprocated. Right? So again, I think this is coming up. That has nothing to do with you. That has nothing, it doesn't speak anything to your value. And I'm sure most of you are listening to this and you're like, yeah, I know. I'm fucking rad. Like, I know. It's fine. Yeah, so, most of you already know this. And this is just a reminder. Because I almost feel like just, there's things here where you feel like someone drops you or misses an opportunity and isn't as thoughtful or considerate or, anything, put in the adjective you want, as they could be or as you've been to them. And they just see things differently. And, just to be fair, it could also be vice versa. There could be things that they didn't see, that they wanted to, and maybe that's where it's coming from. I don't know. Just, it's general, so it's going to apply differently to everybody. But again, if that puts you in a funk, if that puts you in a space, don't let it. Because again, if that's what happened, it has nothing to do with you. Has nothing to do with you. That's an outward projection of whatever this other person's going through. So don't let that mess with you. Because again, you have been a good friend. You've been a wonderful partner if this is a relationship. Like, you've done what you needed to do. So just don't let that get in your head, all right? Because I think that will mess you up if you allow yourself to go to that space, okay? And that may be where the Hierophant comes in for some of you, to have that kind of practice to recenter, right? And kind of ground yourself. Because this energy is very committed. Like, if that shows up in a like relationship reading, a lot of times it's speaking to commitment. So I almost want you committed to yourself, knowing that you're worth it. You deserve the dedication and the effort it's going to take because you're worth it. Simple. All right, my lovely Virgos. I'm going to let you go on that. Sending you all my best. I'm thinking of you. I know the world we live in is still very uncertain and very crazy. Hang in there. We're going to get through it. We will make it through all together. It's just going to take some time. Oh, that was like the theme of this reading, wasn't it? Anyway, sending you my love. Take care. Thank you as always for all the likes, comments, subscriptions. You guys are amazing. You literally are my ride or dies. Take care, and I will see you in your next video. Bye, Virgos.